Ever thought about the perfect words that could make her fall for you through text messages? Finding the right words can be tricky, and sending the wrong message will push her away. Therefore, it is important to strike the right chord to build a connection and keep the spark via text. There are some things that a girl expects you to say in your text messages that make them fall for you in a blink. By the end of this video, you will learn the exact texts girls want you to send that will make them fall for you. Number 10. No grammar and spelling mistake. Poor grammar and typos can make you appear unattractive to women. You must pay attention to spelling and grammar when trying to win a woman over through text messages. If your messages are riddled with mistakes and inconsistencies, she won't find it appealing. Even if spelling isn't your strong suit, take the time to proofread your texts before sending them. Many men overlook this detail, but women value eloquence and attention to detail in communication. Clear and well-written texts reflect positively on your character. They show that you care about how you present yourself and that you are organized and well-educated. When you take the time to write properly, you demonstrate your commitment to effective communication and attention to detail. If spelling is a challenge, consider using autocorrect or acknowledging it humorously to maintain the flow of the conversation. Number 9. Personality in your text. When it comes to texting, displaying attractive personality traits is key to capturing a woman's interest. Infusing personality into your messages makes them memorable and distinctively yours. And let me tell you, women love it when you are not just another dude in the crowd, but standing out with your distinct personality even in texts. Avoid sending generic texts that lack personality. Instead, inject humor, wit, or a personal touch into each message. For example, rather than simply saying, "It was nice meeting you last night," add a unique twist like, "For lack of a more Shakespearean first text, just wanted to say it is Rob, and Joy enjoyed meeting you last night." This demonstrates creativity and authenticity without coming across as forced or try hard. Women appreciate texts that showcase your personality because they want to feel a genuine connection. In this way, you will make a lasting impression and increase your chances of sparking her interest. Remember to keep it light and authentic, and avoid the temptation to overdo it with overly elaborate or forced attempts at humor. Number 8. Text with a social proof. Ever thought about how to show you are the life of the party without sounding like you are bragging? Here's the thing. Social proof in texts is all about subtlety. Instead of blasting out, "Guess who is rocking out at the Machine Gun Kelly concert?" Try a softer approach. For instance, "In need of a cool song suggestion. You have got epic taste. Help?" This not only shows you are out having a blast, but also throws in a compliment and shows you value her opinion. Or how about, "Hey, I need a quick help to settle a debate." Is saying "I love you" while tipsy valid? It is a playful way to hint you are in good company without directly saying so. This method keeps you interesting and shows you are socially active, all while keeping the bragging at bay. Number 7. No cheesy pickup lines, please. When it comes to texting, remember cheese is for crackers, not for impressing someone special. But believe it or not, a dash of cheese, when served with confidence, can actually charm. Well, the key is all in the delivery. Imagine dropping a line like, "If you were a dessert, what would you be? Because you are looking sweet." Now, if you can pull that off with the right amount of swagger, you are golden. It is not just about what you say, but how you say it. Confidence makes even the cheesiest lines fun and flirty. Remember, callbacks are your best friend. Bringing up something she mentioned before shows you are attentive, like, "Started watching that show you love. Now I get the hype." Or, "Tried that tiramisu place you mentioned. Might have found our new favorite spot." The rule is simple. Listen, reference, and keep it light. This way you are showing you care without overdoing it. Number 6. Text with cool vulnerability. Ever thought about letting your guard down in a text without it getting too heavy? That is where cool vulnerability comes into play. It is about being open without overloading her with too much too soon. Think about it. Sharing a quirky confession, like your secret love for boy bands or that time you totally bungled a high five, shows you are a human. It is about sharing those small, relatable moments that make you, well, you. For instance, sending a text like, "Had a bit too much fun last night." My sober self had a serious chat with my drunk self today. Won't happen again. Strikes the perfect balance. It shows you are aware of your mishaps, but you are also able to poke fun at yourself. Women appreciate this kind of honesty, and trust me, it is refreshing and shows confidence in your own skin. Plus, it opens the door for her to share her own oops moments, which makes the conversation more engaging and personal. Number 5. Open-ended questions. Moving on, women want you to learn the art of keeping the chat lively with open-ended questions. Simply asking, "How was your day?" will get you a one-word answer. But, "What has the highlight of your day been?" invites her to share more. And here is a tip. People enjoy talking about their passions. So, if you remember she is into painting, ask, "Caught any inspiration for your next masterpiece today?" It shows you are paying attention and genuinely interested in her life. You can also try, "Got any fun secrets you are willing to share?" It prompts her to reveal more about herself in a fun way. Remember, the goal is to foster a connection that feels both exciting and comfortable. When you encourage her to open up, you are not just another guy in her inbox, you are someone she looks forward to messaging. Number 4. Don't forget compliments. Compliments are like a tightrope walk, really. I have seen many guys shower their crush with praises only to end up labeled as just a friend. But compliments are gold when used sparingly. You have been subtly doing it all along with the texts we have talked about. But when you decide to lay a compliment on her, make it count. Strike a balance between admiration and playful teasing. For instance, admiring her taste in music or the sparkle in her eyes is great, but keep it grounded. Maybe throw in a lighthearted joke afterward to keep things breezy. "You have got the most stunning eyes, but don't worry, I am not falling for you just yet." It is about making her feel special without coming off as too intense. Number 3. Hint of playfulness. Now, onto playfulness, which honestly could be your best text trait. It is what separates the mundane "how is your day" from a text that gets her genuinely smiling at her phone. Imagine texting her, "Spotted an old guy on a scooter with knee pads, highlight of my day," instead of the usual. This not only shares a funny moment, but also shows your lighthearted side. It is these playful observations that can make her day a bit brighter and show her that texting you is always a fun surprise. Remember, it is not just about staying in touch. It is about making those touches memorable. Injecting your personality and humor into your texts makes her eager to see your name pop up on her screen. Number 2. A bit of flirt. Introducing a dash of flirtation into your texts is like adding spice to a dish. It makes everything more exciting. The trick is to flirt in a way that teases and entices without being too direct. Send a text that plays with the idea of closeness and distance, like, "Wish you could join me for a cozy movie night." How about Rambo under a mountain of blankets? It suggests intimacy, yet the movie choice adds a humorous contrast. This kind of message strikes the perfect balance between showing interest and keeping it light. Flirting should feel like a dance, where you are both moving closer and then stepping back, keeping the intrigue alive. It is about showing her there is a fun, flirty side to you that she will want to explore more herself. Number 1. Lead the vibe. Taking the lead in your text conversations can be incredibly appealing. It shows confidence and initiative. For example, instead of the usual "What do you want to do tonight?" take charge with something like, "Clear your evening. I've got something special planned for us." It is bold and leaves a bit of mystery that piques her interest. Adding your own twist, like mentioning a unique dinner you are excited to cook for her, not only shows leadership, but also personalizes the message. It is about suggesting plans in a way that is assertive, yet open. It also feels like inviting her into an experience only you can offer. Conclusion. Texting women is tricky, and making them fall for you through texts is even trickier. But if you master these tips, no one can stop those chicks from falling for you. It is all about the vibe, the tease, and that sprinkle of charm. If you have made it this far, comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.